He's coming just in time for spring. Saturday evening, May 4th, the Jazz Masters Entertainment Group presents an intimate evening with national recording artist Demetrius Neighbors and his special guest, Isis DeMille. Saturday, May 4th at the La Pita Cafe Banquet Center, 22681 Newman in Dearborn, Michigan. It's an intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors. Doors open at 6. Showtime is at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at Eventbrite at jazzy3.eventbrite.com or at the door. An intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors, sponsored by the La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center, Dearborn's premier fine dining and banquet experience. Springtime never sounded so good.
Detroit, mark your calendars. Coming to Cliff Bell's Jazz Club in downtown Detroit, Saturday, May 4th, for 2 incredible shows. Detroit's soulful crooner, Smoke Jones.
Your eyes spoke to me from the start.
Smoke Jones, featuring Randall V. Wilson and his band, Saturday, May 4th at Cliff Bell. Hosted by WJZD Radio Detroit's own Kyle Lamont. Get your tickets now. Call 313-961-2543 or go to cliffbells.com. Don't miss Smoke Jones.
We all get busy every day. There's work, the market, driving around town, and if you've got kids, you're the go-to person to make sure they're taken care of. You just want to relax, but there's a problem. Clothes on the bed, toys on the couch, rest is going to have to wait. It's time to call Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands personal concierge service. She'll bring order to your home with a deep cleaning that will leave your home spotless, fresh and clean the way you like it. For your home or office, from top to bottom, Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands does laundry and even some small home repairs. You're busy. Call Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands at 947-985-8757. That's 947-985-8757. Adrian's Divine Heart and Hands.
Prepare to dance and sway because something thrilling is on the horizon. Join us Friday, May 24th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Lincoln Consolidated Schools Performing Arts Theater for an electrifying event you won't want to miss. Who's the mastermind behind this sensational gathering, you wonder? None other than the talented John E. Lawrence. He's hitting the stage with his Wake Up the Groove concert and celebrating the release of his brand new single, Cruising on the South Side. This isn't just any concert, it's a fundraiser supporting the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series, bringing you the best free entertainment around. And guess what? You're invited to be part of all of it. For just $25, secure yourself a general admission ticket and immerse yourself into the magic of live jazz. But hold on, there's more. Upgrade to the VIP meet and greet for $75 and enjoy exclusive perks like refreshments and preferred seating. But that's not all. Joining John E. Lawrence on stage are special guests LaShawn Gary and Daryl Beebe, promising an evening filled with soulful melodies and unforgettable performances. So mark your calendars, spread the word, and get ready to groove with us on May 24th. Tickets are selling fast, so grab yours now and let's make some memories together at the Wake Up the Groove concert and CD release party. See you there.
The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service takes care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home. 313-799-3476. At any season, the firm is on your side with expert lawn care, bush and tree service, debris and snow removal, with handyman services available upon request. The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service. Call 313-799-FIRM. That's 313-799-3476. Let the firm take care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home.
You've heard Now Listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Good morning, everybody. I see no bluffing Martin Ruffin with us this morning. What's going on? Can't wait to see you down in the Old Town East Jazz Festival in Columbus, Ohio. Todd Hayes, what's happening? Total Guys with us. Michael Irvin, good morning to each and every one of you. Welcome to the best part of your day. We call it the morning, and we simply say, thank you. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for putting me on that list to open my eyes, to be a part of this day, to be better today than I was yesterday. I know I made some mistakes. I've made a lot of them. Yet you love me enough to open my eyes and say, Don, let's start it all over. So that's what I'm going to do. What up, baby? We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that streams worldwide and plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, and you know who I am. I'm your man, 100 Grand. I'm Don Allen. Welcoming the warmth of springtime. The trees are getting their leaves. It was 80 degrees in Detroit yesterday. And Dawn and I were sitting in the driveway, chillaxing, listening to Jazz at Sunset as it moved into DJ Mellow Mike and Gene Edwards. And J Square took us into the night. But by then we were inside the house. What up, Doug? Good morning, Vicky. Demetrius Neighbors, I need to talk to you. I got in touch with Kyle Lamont this morning. We want you to do an interview with Kyle on his show either today or tomorrow because you're going to be busy this weekend, Saturday. We're going to talk about the Demetrius Neighbors Isis DeMille show. We're going to talk about Smoke Jones at Cliff Bell's. We're also going to talk about John E. Lawrence in the Summer Jazz 2024 Jazz Series out in Ypsilanti. It's going to be a crazy live summer, as it always is. We've got so many things happening in and around the city of Detroit. We are just coming off of a fabulous, miraculous, simply amazing NFL draft weekend. The world now knows what we already knew all along, that something magic is always happening in the Motor City. You see, we have the world's only location where you can be standing at the Detroit River and look south and see Canada. We have a beautiful state-run park in the center of the Detroit River. You know I'm talking about Belle Isle Park. Every young man's rite of passage in high school would take his girlfriend down there and enjoy the view as the river passes by. We have a growing downtown area that's thriving with shops and restaurants and nightclubs. We have Wayne State University. And need I just say, if you just cruise up Woodward Avenue, you'll drive through Highland Park, you'll drive through Ferndale, Royal Oak, Huntington Woods, all the way past Bloomfield Hills, West Bloomfield, and straight into Pontiac. Yes, we've got it all. And then some. We've got so much to talk about today. I got to send a shout out to everybody who's been complaining to me about the gas prices costing $3.60, and then they go wait in line for a $5 cup of coffee at Starbucks. Shout out to you, baby. Also, congratulations to Lafayette, Coney Island. That's where I get my conies at. They sold an amazing 10,000 conies during the NFL draft. Also, speaking of restaurants such as that and any other one, I don't do a lot of fast food, but I will go to McDonald's and get me a coffee. That's the only thing I get from there. There's a new rule. If I'm going to order my food in a restaurant while I'm standing up, I'm not leaving a tip, okay? I just want y'all to know that. That means fast food. Don't get that tip jar right off the counter. I don't even need to see it. And we have a hot topic for today. We have actually a unique hot topic. But before we get into that, just want to say thank you for all of you guys who checked me out yesterday. I wasn't here, but I did play all songs leading into summer. And this was one of them. This song just, welcomes summer. It is a classic from Kool and the Gang. And every time you hear it, you know it's going to be an amazing day. This is Kool and the Gang, Summer Madness, the live version. Go to California, gas is $6 a gallon. Congratulations, praise to God for Jay Goody. His surgery went well. Fantastic, that is amazing. Yes, yes. Summer Madness. Also on the way this hour, music from Grover Washington Jr., Ray Oviedo, Impromptu, Chiele Minucci, Joey Alexander, Gerald Damian, Pat Metheny, and Michael Franks closes out the hour. Coming up next is my official Start to Summer song. This is one of them. The next one will also be a salute to summer. Good morning, sis, down in the ATL. Are you caught up in traffic? Most people in Atlanta is in traffic right now. But that's like an all-day thing. I think they're like 2 hours where the highway is not jam-packed. Get up out that bed. Let's get ready for a wonderful weekend in the Motor City. I'm going to be busy. Kyle is going to be busy. Let's talk about it. I want to ask you a question. Have you accomplished some of, any of, none of, or all of what you planned to accomplish in your life? You had 75 years. If you're lucky, you get 75 years to accomplish all the things that you wanted to accomplish. That means 75 summers, 75 springs. You get 75 winters, 75 autumns, 75 years. And most of us are in our late 50s, early 60s right now. And when you think of it in terms of 75 of them, it doesn't seem to be that many, does it? You got 75 years. Why don't we do this? Why don't we get back to what's important in life? Why don't we take our remaining years and love more, live more, experience more, take chances, spend time with your family, get in touch with that part of you that lives instead of fears, that loves instead of hates. Let's use what we got left and use it wisely. Now get out there and enjoy some of that summertime. Are you with me? Y'all don't know nothing about this music. Classic from Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. One of the very few songs you're going to hear that's rap on this station. Shout out to everybody driving around in their cars right now. Good morning, Tina.
He's out in this sort of a buzz.
Jay Fern from Detroit.
You know what it was?
Oh, I got out and fed my lawn this morning. Well, yesterday I did weed and feed it, Jay.
The weather is hot and girls are dressing less and checking out the fellas.
Okay.
Who's best?
Riding around in your Jeep or your Benzos.
Or in your
Shout out to Demetrius Neighbors. He's with us this morning. He'll be with us on Saturday evening at La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center in Dearborn, Michigan. Address is 22681 Newman Street. I will be your MC. If you have not seen Demetrius Neighbors or Isis DeMille,
For the summertime.
you need to just stop what you're doing. Everybody stop what you're doing. You don't have your ticket yet. You don't have your ticket yet for the show. Isis DeMille and headlining is Demetrius Neighbors. You know, shame on you.
I believe I spoke to the Jazz Masters yesterday. There are a few tickets left, and I've been in the room. Every seat is a good seat.
To get me a short set. Yeah, I got
Get your tickets now.
Cause basketball courts in the summer
Got girls there.
The temperature's about 88.
I ain't hopping in no water plug. That's dirty water coming out of our fire hydrants.
Change your clothes once more, cause you're invited to a barbecue that's starting at 4. Sitting with your
Wasabi and good morning, Corey.
day's growth.
Welcome to the Rise and Grind.
Kiss.
Now, something's wrong with my screen over here. I'm not seeing your comments on this screen, but I am seeing them on that one.
All the kids playing out front, little boys messing around with the girls playing double dutch. While the DJ spinning a tune as the old folks dance at your family.
Oh, yeah, Demetrius.
Then 6
I suggest
round.
you be very sharp when you take the stage, because I'm coming for you.
So you go.
I broke out my summer gear yesterday. Oh, bro, it's on.
Everybody come looking real fine, fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salon. Every moment frontin' and maxin', chillin' in the car, they spend all day waxin', leaning to the side, but you can't speed through 2 miles an hour, so everybody sees you. There's an air of love and of happiness, and this is the Fresh Prince's new definition of summer madness.
If you know them words, you are old school, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Let's feel the summer. Get your tickets, Demetrius Neighbors, Isis DeMille. This Saturday, we have been pumping this show up for what, a month now? You need to be there. I need you to show some support, some love for Detroit artists. Dawn and I were talking about this yesterday, and it occurred to me on Kyle Lamont's show, he had Smoke Jones on a few days ago. And Smoke Jones will be performing this Saturday night as well down at Cliff Bell's in downtown Detroit. He's doing 2 shows, and Smoke was just so gracious and humble. He's such a great guy, and the boy sang smooth as silk. You know, if I could sing, I want to sound like Smoke Jones. But nothing would, and I told Dawn this, I was like, nothing would make me happier to make all of our Detroit artists nationally known. That means we become the station that promotes superstars. We already do that, okay? We've got Smoke Jones, we've got Demetrius Neighbors, we've got Johnny Lawrence, Althea Renee, Kimmy Horn. Nothing but the best. It's something in the air in the Motor City because all the talent seems just to, when they come out, we come out hard. We go straight up Michael Jordan in the paint. But nothing would make me happier to see Demetrius Neighbors, Smoke Jones, Isis DeMille, Kimmy Horn. What up, Chris? Nothing would make me happier than to see you guys come out and support these artists and have a great time that I know you're going to have, because I'm going to do my best to make sure you all have a great time. And Demetrius and Isis are going to just set the stage on fire, as will Smoke. But nothing would make me happier to see that kind of support for all the artists that we play on WJZD Radio. As you already know, we are supporting them by playing their music. And soon we will be reporting to all the major record companies and how many spins we're giving them. And when they see all the spins of Demetrius and Smoke and Kimmy and everybody else that we're playing, when they see all of those spins, they're like, damn, man, how many listeners you got? We have over 500,000 listeners, closer to 575 to be exact. But we need you. We need you guys. We need you to spread the word about this little radio station called WJZD Radio. Tell your friends, grab their phone, just go to the website right there, WJZDRadioDetroit.com, and tell them, yes, we do have a jazz radio station in Detroit. They are descendants of the legendary WJZZ Jazz 106 FM radio station. Kyle Lamont, Gene Edwards, Vannies Johnson, myself, and we also got Booty. We've got Mellow Mike. We've got J Square. And we have welcomed from across the pond one of the baddest DJs I've ever heard, Mr. Maurizio D'Aduzio. Grand Rising, Regina. Lucky Chucky, what's happening?
Sandra, oh my God, Sandra Teamer Gillespie? Is that like the Sandra Teamer that went to high school with me? Henry Ford in the house, yeah, what? That's what I'm talking about. This is the Rise and Grind Morning. Your man Don Allen is here. Now, Sandra knew me as Donald Poole. For those of you who really know me, like Corey and Carol and, you know, a very choice few others, they call me by another name. And it's cool. But people that went to school with me is just Don Poole. Well, Allen is my middle name. And I drop the Poole when I'm on the air. What's up, Kong? The California man. What's happening? So my full name is Donald Allen Poole the First, because my nephew is Donald Allen Poole the Second. He is expecting a son, which will be Donald Allen Poole the Third. You got three of us running around. Ain't that about nothing? This is music from Grover Washington Jr. He calls it Summer Nights. How have you been, Sandra? I hope you're still watching. You didn't just cut it off because I mentioned your name, did you? And yeah, Corey is right. Artists, tell all of your friends. Tell all of your friends about us. I want all of you guys, in fact, to tell them. They said there's not a radio station since JZZ went off the air. I beg to differ. We're just in a new millennium now, and we are doing things in a new millennium. That means we stream music 24 hours a day, just like the other guys. But one difference, one supreme difference, is that you can drive from Detroit, where I am, and drive all the way out to California, where Kong is, and you can take WJZD with you. It will not cut off. It'll roll all the way across country. Then you can get on a boat and go all the way across the water and still roll with us. Because we do have listeners in Greece and Spain and Sao Paulo, Brazil, South Africa. We have listeners all over the planet. But that means nothing if you don't share it. Oh, you went to that event down at the music hall? Yes, I'm familiar with that. Hot topic of the day. Okay, I want you to put your thinking caps on real quick. Hot topic is, what is a man expected to do on a first date? I made a post, and there was a picture of a woman standing there. She was thick, she was rocking, body was banging. And according to, I don't know if the woman in the picture said it, but someone or some women out there have outrageous expectations when it comes to what a man should do on the first date. I totally disagree. First or second and possibly even third. You know, I have to be, in order for me to do the things that these ladies want a man to do on the first date, I got to be beyond enamored, you know. Check this out. What's my next tune? Roy Oviedo, Sweet Summer Days featuring Peabo Bryson. Oh, this is my jam. This one, I love the smooth sound of Peabo Bryson in the morning. You can just cruise with this one. Just roll the windows down and crank it up. And if you've got a relatively new car, you've got that Bluetooth feature, so your phone marries with your radio, and you can just turn us up. This one's called Sweet Summer Days, featuring Peabo Bryson, Ray Oviedo, WJZD Radio.
Imagine the blue.
Thank you, my sweet Tina Arteri. I love you, girl. She shared radio station WJZD on her Facebook page. And before we get into the things expected of a man on the first date, I just lost my thought. Sharing our station is a wonderful thing, and we'd like for all of you to share it. But let's not just share. Hey, LaShawn, let's not share it just on Facebook. Let's tell everybody about it. Say, you know, listen to this song. Listen to Peabo. Listen to this man's voice. And tell me if you're going to hear this on any mainstream radio station. Will you hear this one? No, I don't think so.
Sweet love.
Oh, yes. I'm expecting a wonderful, wonderful summer this year. We're going to start off this Saturday night. The Jazz Masters International Entertainment Group presents Demetrius Neighbors and Isis DeMille at the La Pizza Cafe Banquet Center, 22681 Newman Street. If you know where the K&G is on Michigan in Dearborn, it's one street over from that. Okay, let's get back to what I was saying, and we'll talk about Smoke Jones and Johnny Lawrence in just a second. What do you think about this? What is expected of a man? What is a man expected to do on a first date? Yeah, okay, I get it. It's the first date. He's expected to pick up his date, and that means getting out of the car once he arrives at your house, coming up to the door, and if she's ready, hold the door open for her. Then you go to the car, you hold that door open for her. Thank you, Corey. You guys got to show up and share it and show up to our events. But a man's just supposed to hold the door open, get her in the car, then get in the car himself, and you can engage in conversation. What he is not supposed to do, don't be talking to her about your ex-woman. Don't talk about, here's the thing. You want it to be a positive experience. You want to talk about good things that happen. Now, conversely, if she's had a bad day, let her, go ahead and spit it to you. And don't judge. You are not there on the first day to fix things. You're just there to hear it. The song playing right now is called Sweet Summer Days, featuring People Bryson. It is done by Ray Obiedo. Thank you, Dingo. But you're not here, you're not in the car to give advice. This is what you should do. I never tell people what they should do. I tell them what I would do. Now see, if I say what I would do is blah, 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 that's a different story because, if you don't do it, or if you do what I would do, and it goes wrong, all I can say is, hey, that's what I would do. I didn't tell you to do it. You're welcome, Regina. Once you get to the restaurant, and hopefully you're taking her to a nice restaurant, but that too depends on the person, because, Dawn and I have dined at the Monarch, and we've dined at, Honest John's. That's my joint right there, over on Selden and Cass. Dawn said, "Morning, Janae." Dawn says, on a first date, a woman should expect dinner and drinks at a moderately priced restaurant. A woman should not be asking for babysitting money, meals, or her children's new outfits, bill money. And if I was a guy and a chick asked for this on the first date, I'd get up and leave her ass sitting at the table alone. I concur. That's all I got. Because according to this young lady that posted this in Facebook, she said, are you ready for this? I hope you guys are sitting down because this is ridiculous. Janae said, what we talking about? Janae, what we're talking about is what is a man expected to do on a first date? Some girl on Facebook, I posted it on my page just to see what you guys would say. Some girl said she want her mortgage paid. She want the guy to pay her child care, pay for her nails, spend at least $600, and gift her $1,000 for her time.
Chill, listen to the quiet.
Hold the phone.
When love takes over, transform.
You want me to pay your mortgage on your first date?
It's so divine.
Let me tell you something. Unless fireworks shoot out your ass,
You're always on my mind.
unless you the next best thing to the beauty of the Lord God himself,
I'ma miss the good times we had.
unless
Tickling your feet till I make
you can jump up and fly and spit money out your behind with those fireworks,
City from extreme heights.
that date is officially over.
Summer nights.
No one else can keep it warm, only you.
I'm sorry, but this girl said these things were expected of a man who wants to date her on the first date. Well, how are y'all raising these kids nowadays? Because, where are they getting this entitlement garbage?
I love holding you tight.
Janae says, you know how people like to troll on social media. Just go viral with these outlandish posts.
radio.
Yvette said she was dreaming and tripping.
We reminisce, you started to cry.
Quincy said that's not happening.
Me white, it's from your eyes.
I mean, I do what Dawn said. I'll be like, excuse me, one moment, honey. I'll be right back. And that was the last lie she'd ever hear out of my mouth, because I'm not coming back. I'd block her phone number, jump in my car, and go to Honest John's and have a drink. And meet up with Dave Dorsey, who's probably sitting at the bar. Be like, Dave? And I tell him what I did. And he, after Dave got through laughing, he'd be like, good move, Don. Where did he get this entitlement nonsense? Pay my mortgage? Lady, this is our first date. Pay for your child care? Have you lost your rabbit-ass mind? Pay for your nails? I'll pay for Dawn's nails. I swear to God, I will. Although she does it herself. But if she wants to get her nails done, hey, baby, go do it. And she knows it. Spend at least $600 on her on the first date. First date. This is second date.
You could stay,
Spend $600.
but you have to go away.
And then give her $1,000
My sunny days,
just for her breathing.
without you by my side. But I'll survive.
I don't have children.
And I'm gonna be alright.
I don't know how you people were raising your children, but you were drastically wrong. This is impromptu. It's called the Summer Nights. Every song this hour is dealing with summer. I played a set similar to this yesterday. A lot of the same songs. There was one song that I did not play yesterday that I am playing today. Tell me what it was. Doug said that's that potent dispensary weed. You ain't never lied. See, that's why I'm glad I don't smoke weed. That ain't me. Now, Janae says first dates should be very simple with the least amount of money spent. You want to be able to talk to each other and see if a second date is on the horizon. Coffee, ice cream, or picnic for the first date. That's why she's my little sister. That's exactly why Janae is my little sister. You know, I mean, I want to get to know what's between your ears before I get to know what's between your legs. You know, and that's the honest God truth. That's the way I think about it. If you can't stimulate my mind, what else is there left? Because let me tell you something. You can get sex when you can't get a sandwich. You know, so it ain't all about sex. Sex is out of the window. That's off. That opportunity is not even on the table yet. Matter of fact, it ain't gonna be there for a while, and it'll never be there if you come talk about paying your mortgage and your kids need to go to child care. You know, where if you can't pay for them kids, then you shouldn't have freaking had them. Corey said a cookie is not worth the nookie. Dawn says a woman should not be asking a man for money unless they are in a committed relationship. If you've been paying your rent, car note before we met, and now all of a sudden you want my money, sorry, boo-boo. Figure it out yourself. Teresa Claxton, she says touche. In a word, touche. Oh yeah, Demetrius got a new song out. It's called Ascend, up-tempo groove and vibe for the spring and summer season. I'll be looking at my email for that. So we can add that one to the vibe tomorrow. Because yes, I will be on the air tomorrow at 9 o'clock as well. Since I was not here yesterday, I'll be here. I'm here today. I'll be here tomorrow. And I'll tell you what, let's make it a triple play. I'll be here today, tomorrow, and Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. How's that? Dingo Gino, what's happening? Wave file is fine. I got a converter. I can convert anything. But, I mean, what's wrong with these people? Oh, you need my email? Here, let me type it in. I'm going to post it right on the page here. Let's see. There it is. There it is, right on the screen. Demetrius, my email is right here, right there. I'm pointing to it. Okay, sometimes I have problems with Dropbox. If you can send a wave over just straight to the email, unless it's like 9-10 minutes long. If it's like 3, 4, 5 minutes, you can send it via email. It'll be fine. Chucky says today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. My sister, Delphine, says she done fell and bumped her head. Oh, either that or she's on some serious drugs. Okay, that's serious. That's a serious problem. You know, but I don't get it. Where do these people, get it that the guy you meet, because, he's a good-looking guy and you think you're a half-decent woman. And I did see another post where a guy picks up a girl, she jumps in the car, and she says, wait a minute, before we go on, do you make 6 figures? Do you live by yourself? Or you living with your mama in the basement? Just a nice new car and everything, because I need somebody to be able to take care of my nails, and you got a good job. And this was one of the reels I saw earlier yesterday. And so he was like, well, yeah, and he did. The guy had all of that. Then he flipped it on her. He started asking her, well, do you make 6 figures? Oh, no, but it's coming, so do you own your own home? Well, no, I got some roommates and stuff. Wait a minute, do you have a new car? And you have kids? She goes, yeah, I got kids and stuff, that's why I was asking you, do you like kids and stuff like that, And he was like, man, so you don't have a job? Well, no, but it's coming, And he told her, get out. And call him back when it's coming. When it's coming has finally arrived. It's a sad state of affairs we're in, but that's why sometimes in this life it takes us a long time to find the right mate. When you go into a relationship, please be advised and understand that, don't go in thinking sex. Think about what's going on between her ears. Ladies, same thing. What's going on between his ears? See, I look for a lot of things. I look for articulation. You ain't got to be a master of the vernacular, but you do have to be up on what's happening around you in this world. If you can't tell me what's going on, not only just in your life, but in the lives of others, that just tells me that you're kind of self-centered, I don't want to know about your friend's business. No, that's not what I'm saying. I do want to know what is your stance on certain things. This is how you generate conversation. For example, the war in Hamas, Palestine and all of that. A lot of people hear about it every day. Dawn and I thought it would be fascinating if we did some research on it. So we sat there, it didn't take but 10 minutes. And it amazed me that war has been going on since 1946. It's been going on since 1946. So it was going on before I was born, when I was born, and throughout my life. And then when I asked somebody about it who was directly affected, they were like, yeah, well, see, it was the murder and the, oppression. Similar to what you guys went through during slavery. I was like, yeah, but we got past that. We were able to, we earned our rights, and y'all been fighting some 60-odd years, and nobody said, well, look, we ain't getting nowhere with this killing each other. Why don't we sit down and talk? You have my email already, see? Mm-hmm. It's fascinating. If I can't sit down with a person and talk to them about what's going on, engaging in conversation is a wonderful, wonderful thing. And not that that's the only thing I'm talking about. I want to know, in the first conversation with a person, you want to find out
what their future, what they want, where they see themselves in 5 to 10 years. Because, like I said earlier, you only get 75. If you're lucky, you get 75 years of life. That's the average. You know, and then I asked them something like, have you accomplished some of, any of, none of, all of what you plan to do with your life? You got 75 years. You had 75 years. I mean, 75 years, you can get back to what's important. You can love more, live more, experience more, take more chances, spend time with your family, get in touch with the part of you that lives instead of fears, that loves instead of hates. There are so many things left to do with this family. Family, I got to tell y'all, you get 75 years. Oh, incidentally, in the background, Joey Alexander. This kid is only like 20 years old. He is a virtuoso pianist. Since he was 6 years old, he was playing circles around his teachers. So this is what God put this young man on the earth to do. So it's to play the piano, create music for the world. I think I was put here to do radio. You know, I love it so much. Find your passion. You got 75. If you're lucky, you got 75 years. Find your passion and do it. Don't be afraid. Make a plan and do it. Quit sitting on your ass. Tomorrow I'm going to get started on doing that business I was always wanting to do. Get up off your lazy ass. Do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Yesterday is gone. Let's do it today. That's why you see me sitting here. I hope I'm pleasing you guys with this wonderful, wonderful music from all these wonderful, wonderful artists. Demetrius Neighbors will be performing live Saturday. Live Saturday. Get your tickets now. There are tickets available at the door, but it's the better seats is where I'm going to be sitting, actually. But you know, tickets available at Eventbrite, jazzy3.eventbrite.com. And just look for Demetrius Neighbors. He got that big, used car salesman smile going on the flyer. Y'all want to see that show? See something funny? That's Demetrius Neighbors right there. Look, don't he look like, let me sell you a new car. And that's Isis DeMille standing next to him. I'm just kidding with you, Demetrius. It's going to be at the La Pita Cafe Banquet Center, 22681 Newman Street, Dearborn, Michigan. Saturday, May 4th. That is this Saturday. I hope you guys will all come out and support live music and entertainment in Detroit. That's what we need to do. We need to learn to support each other. Dawn and I make it out to as many of these gigs as we can, but sometimes we just get tired, especially me, because, I do have a day job. I am a caregiver for my 96-year-old auntie. Then I got to put a uniform on and go and protect the flying public. And then I do this. And see, Dawn said, I agree with you, Dawn. She said, please stop saying that you're too old to do something. This upsets her so much when she hears people say this. Your smile is infectious, Demetrius. Don't you change a thing about it. And I don't, like Dawn says, you're not too old. The fact that you were on the list of people who opened up their eyes this morning means a couple of things. It means that you're special, and it means that your mission is not over yet. Some of you haven't even begun your mission. Let me tell you something. Your mission in life was not to wake up and go clock in at a job that you know you don't love. Do what you love. If you are a doctor, then damn it, go heal the world. If you're a musician, play music that soothes the soul. Be careful what you listen to, too. Be careful of some of that music you're listening to, because a lot of that is the devil's music that he's sending into you via musical notes. If you listen to something that's talking about, popping bottles and dating models and riding in limousines and all of that bull, let me tell you something about some of those videos that you guys have watched in the past. Those guys didn't own none of that. After the director said, cut, all right, take the car back to the leasing office, and we need that jewelry back off of you. So do what you love to do. As long as it's honest,
long as it serves and pleases our God, if you're on the right track, just let him lead you. And if you don't know what your passion is, pray on it. I pray on everything. Everything. I prayed for you this morning. You didn't even know it, but I'm so glad when somebody prayed for me. That's the best gift anybody could ever give me is prayer. Every day. Sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day. You will find me by myself in prayer. I appreciate you as well, Demetrius. You know what I got to get? Demetrius, you wear what? XL? You got that big, ladies, Demetrius got that big broad chest and them big broad shoulders. So I got to ask him, what size t-shirt do you wear, Demetrius? XL, 2X. If I get him a large, it's going to be tight, which might not be a bad thing. For the ladies, anyway. XL? Okay, cool. Now I'm going to bring you a medium. This is the Rise and Grind Morning all hour long. Every song has been directed towards summer. Demetrius said, damn. I can see you walking around. You bend over. So what do you guys got planned this weekend? I already know what most of y'all better be doing on Saturday. I want to see each and every one of y'all on Saturday at the La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center. It is on Newman Street, 22681 Newman Street. If you know where K&G's is in Dearborn on Michigan, go there and go. If you're headed west, go 1 block over. You'll run right into it. Also, my man Smoke Jones, he will be at Cliff Bell's downtown for 2 shows, same night, Saturday night. You know, LaShawn said, if that is Damien Escobar you're playing, just saw him at the Seabreeze Jazz Festival in Panama City last week. Actually, LaShawn, this is not Damien Escobar. This is Detroit's own Gerald Damien playing Summer Madness. Aha. Demetrius said, oh yeah, you were down there playing for Althea Renee. Speaking of Althea Renee, I got some more goodness. I'm bringing pain medicine. For those of you who don't know what's happening in the summer, check this out. The Johnny Lawrence Summer Jazz Series 2024, July 5th through August 23rd, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. It's a free concert every Friday night, parking just $10. Now, I'm going to give you the rundown. Those are all the people who are going to be there, right there. My man Marion Meadows, Althea Renee will be there. Adam Hawley, let's see, LaShawn Gary, who we are playing here. Daryl Beebe, who was that? Bob Baldwin. And of course, who was that band? I didn't see the band back there. The Lade Tizer band, Lad Tizer. Yeah, Lad Tizer band. And of course, Johnny Lawrence is going to close the show out. But good morning, Mom. I love you. Hey, everybody say good morning to my mom. She is with us this morning from Katy, Texas. Yeah. You guys can say it. Y'all better say good morning to my mama. I ain't playing with you. Also, Johnny Lawrence is having a Wake Up the Groove concert with LaShawn Gary, Daryl Beebe, and a surprise guest. It's a fundraiser concert to support the Johnny Lawrence Summer Jazz Concert Series and to continue to bring you the best free entertainment in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Our shouts out go out to Mr. Johnny Lawrence. This man is doing so many great things. I mean, him and that guitar is smooth. Oh, look at him. Delphine, where you at? Where you at, Delphine? Mom is watching. Yeah, Johnny Lawrence doing so many great things out in Ypsilanti, playing great jazz. And, you know, he brings always top-notch entertainment to Ypsilanti. And we here at WJZD Radio have been a proud supporter of this event. You'll hear this commercial about this event, the Wake Up the Groove concert. It's Friday, May 24th from 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. at the Lincoln Consolidated Schools Performing Arts Theater at 7400 Bemis Road in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Tickets $25 each, and $75 for VIP experience. Yeah, so you definitely want to go support that live jazz. This is what I'm talking about, guys. We have got to support live entertainment. If you ever want to give a jazz concert, contact Dawn Webb. She's a booking agent, a legal licensed booking agent that will book your an artist, the artist of your dreams, wherever you need them to be. And that is a challenge. Good morning, Bernadette. Corey say, hey, mama. Got a whole list of people saying good morning to my mom. That's so wonderful. Thank you all. Yeah, but we've got so much going on. I mean, I'll be on one stage at the same time. Kyle Lamont will be downtown with Smoke Jones at Cliff Bell's. Carolyn Hill going to the Henry Ford Mumford Class of 77 event at Shields Pizzeria fundraiser for the 50th annual class reunion 2027. I'm going to stop by there, Carolyn. What time is it? What time is the fundraiser at Shields Pizza? Because I've got to be in Dearborn to MC that show. So Dawn and I are going to stick our heads in, wave hi, everybody, and we're out. Yeah, Carolyn, type in there when the Henry Ford Mumford fundraiser is going to be. I really need to know that. I would love to. It's from 3 to 7 at Shields Pizza. Where's Carolyn? Carolyn, you got to give me more information. I'm a slow learner. I pick up on stuff real slow. From 3 till 7, so I can get there at 3, maybe stay till 4, and boom, I'm out, and I can still make it over to, and then we can all leave from there. We can all leave from there and go over and check out Demetrius. And then we can go down and check out Smoke Jones. And on the 24th, I believe it is, we can check out, the Wake Up the Groove concert with Johnny Lawrence. I'm telling you, WJZD Radio is going to be all over the place. Incidentally, did I tell you I'm going to be the MC for this show right here at the Lincoln Consolidated Schools Performing Arts Theater on May 24th, and I'm going to be your MC for the Summer Jazz Series given by Johnny Lawrence at Fort Lake Park. That's Jazz by the Lake for 8 weeks straight. Man, we're going to be everywhere. I told you, if it's live music, WJZD Radio is supporting Telegraph and 10 Mile. Yeah, I can do that. If it's live music, WJZD Radio is supporting it in Detroit and anywhere else in the world. Because later on in the summer, we're going to get a bus or we're just going to do a caravan. Everybody is going to go down to Columbus, Ohio for the Old Town East Summer Jazz Series. It's going to be amazing. Oh, you'll be there with Adam and Althea? Oh, we just going to, me and Demetrius just, can we carpool, bro? We ain't got to waste all this gas. We going to the same place. So I'm telegraphing 10 Mile, Henry Ford High School, Mumford High School, class of 77 at Shields Pizza. It's a fundraiser for the 50th class reunion this year in 2027. Whoa. Who gonna hold the money? This is Pat Metheny. Every summer night. Okay, wait a minute. How many songs I got? I've got one more song? Okay, cool. You guys are definitely going to want to stick around next hour. Let me tell you who I'm playing next hour. The man who I had front row seats at, Brian Culberson, next hour. Spyro Gyra, Shalimar. Let's see, who else? Johnny, oh no, that's not, no. Marion Meadows, Pharoah Sanders, Kirk Whalum, Bobby Hutcherson, and Phyllis Hyman. And I forgot one. Charles Erland. Yeah, it's going to be a hell of fire hour to this next hour at 10 a.m. And And don't forget, I will be back here tomorrow morning at 9 in the morning and on Saturday. I told you my shift is changing at my other job, so I got to change up here. I want you to go out and make it a great day. The Lord has blessed us to open our eyes. All of us, all of you guys who are listening right now, the Lord put you on his list to open your eyes and be a part of this day. Do not blow it. You know, I'm nobody's judge, but I'm just saying, that's a gift. That's your first gift of the day, was that you opened your eyes. Did you tell him thank you? Did you just close your eyes and say, thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Another opportunity. I'm going to do my best to be better than I was yesterday. Now, you guys, when I'm doing the Johnny and Lauren Summer Jazz Series, I always have a tent there. If you're going to come out to this, I guarantee you're going to have a great time, number one. Number two is from 7 till 9. 7 o'clock is showtime. Get there at 4 o'clock, because if you don't, you'll be out there in a long line in your car, upset that you got to park so far away. That's at Fort Lake Park. Our God is so wonderful. He is so good. He does amazing things. So now I got to ask you all this question. I really do. Have you ever had something happen to you in a day and you knew it was God? You know, you just kind of had to look up to the skies and say, you just showing off. You know that. It is such a blessing when you know who God is and you know he's watching. And even when he knows and sees everything through the eyes of his angels that he sees to watch over you. Ooh, we serve an amazing God. This is going to do it for me. This is the final song of this hour. Once again, if you can, go to your app store, go to your Play Store, download our app. Some people are having problems with it. For those who can't find our app, just go to the website right there, WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Press the play button. You can vibe all day.
Deep in July, counting clouds floating.
I'll be back with you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Something about that God, something about that God we serve. Something about that man named Jesus. I want you to go out and make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority, because you serve a God who gives you permission to make this a great day, and doing it with authority.
Dragonfly summer.
You serve the Most High, so you are blessed to be a blessing. Okay. So those guys you see standing on the corner and they're having hard times, don't judge them. If you got a little change sitting in your ashtray, you know, ashtray where you don't smoke, you know, reach in there and say, here you go, man, you know. And they'll say thank you and keep it moving. Hey, Faye, how are you? God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. No matter where you say it, we serve an amazing God.
It's too hot now.
I hope to see all of you guys this Saturday in Dearborn. Let me give you the address one more time. I'm going to be shouting this out all day tomorrow, okay? All day. This one and the one down at Cliff Bell's, because Kyle Lamont will be at Cliff Bell's. I will be at this one at the La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center on 22681 Newman Street in Dearborn, Michigan. And I want to see all you guys there. I want a line coming out that door. You know, we alone have the power to support something that we all enjoy and love. So we need to support this effort by the Jazz Masters, and I applaud the Jazz Masters, because these guys, they don't have to do this, but they love the music so much, and we have such a plethora of great musicians here in Detroit, and artists and singers. And my job is to expose you to as many of them as I possibly can. Demetrius, we're always going to support him. Smoke, we're always going to support him. Kimmy Horn, we're always going to support Kimmy. Johnny Lawrence, we're always going to support Johnny. Amen to that, Lucretia. I leave you
And the heat deep in
with Michael Franks, Dragonfly Summer. Make it a good day. Be a blessing to someone who cannot bless you back. I'll be back with you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., God willing. And just get out and enjoy some of this day. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, yeah, and today is Thursday, isn't it? You know there's free live jazz down at Birch Marketplace. Get there early because it's going to be outside in front of Birch, and they have tables and such. It's going to be packed. So if you guys got an opportunity, that's where you'll find me at. I'm going to swing by Birch this evening. I'll be there around 4 o'clock, too. It doesn't start till 6 or 7, but they pack out them tables quick.
Dragonfly summer.
Yeah, so that'd be a nice outing, and it's absolutely free. Absolutely free.
Summer.
So I hope to see you there this evening. And if not, I'll see you at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll have more fun. Make it a great day. Do it on purpose. Do it with authority. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the day.
Deep in dragonfly summer. We're deep in dragonfly summer.
He's coming just in time for spring. Saturday evening, May 4th, the Jazz Masters Entertainment Group presents an intimate evening with national recording artist Demetrius Neighbors and his special guest, Isis DeMille. Saturday, May 4th at the La Pita Cafe Banquet Center, 22681 Newman in Dearborn, Michigan. It's an intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors. Doors open at 6. Showtime is at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now at Eventbrite at jazzy3.eventbrite.com or at the door. An intimate evening with Demetrius Neighbors, sponsored by the La Pita Cafe and Banquet Center, Dearborn's premier fine dining and banquet experience. Springtime never sounded so good.
Prepare to dance and sway because something thrilling is on the horizon. Join us Friday, May 24th from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Lincoln Consolidated Schools Performing Arts Theater for an electrifying event you won't want to miss. Who's the mastermind behind this sensational gathering, you wonder? None other than the talented John E. Lawrence. He's hitting the stage with his Wake Up the Groove concert and celebrating the release of his brand new single, Cruising on the South Side. This isn't just any concert, it's a fundraiser supporting the John E. Lawrence Summer Jazz Series, bringing you the best free entertainment around. And guess what? You're invited to be part of all of it. For just $25, secure yourself a general admission ticket and immerse yourself into the magic of live jazz. But hold on, there's more. Upgrade to the VIP meet and greet for $75 and enjoy exclusive perks like refreshments and preferred seating. But that's not all. Joining John E. Lawrence on stage are special guests LaShawn Gary and Daryl Beebe, promising an evening filled with soulful melodies and unforgettable performances. So mark your calendars, spread the word, and get ready to groove with us on May 24th. Tickets are selling fast, so grab yours now and let's make some memories together at the Wake Up the Groove concert and CD release party. See you there.
The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service takes care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home. 313-799-3476. At any season, the firm is on your side with expert lawn care, bush and tree service, debris and snow removal, with handyman services available upon request. The Firm Lawn Care and Snow Removal Service. Call 313-799-FIRM. That's 313-799-3476. Let the firm take care of the outside of your home so you can rest easy on the inside of your home.
You've heard Now Listen. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.